You have to protect and preserve this body. For this body is the temple of the living God.
Peace, family. We're on to day 8 of the 28 Days to Power Challenge. Today, we're focusing on our lower body, completing the lower body to motion. You know, a little bit of calf work, a little bit of hamstring work, a little bit of calf work. You know, the idea is to progressively continue moving and elevating in our movements. You know, it's not about conquering a mountain one day, but it's about building those progressive habits that can help us to manifest our ideal physical, mental, spiritual self, our kingdom body. All right, let's build, family. All right, so here's my healthy vegan plate. Only thing we got here, we got a little bit of salmon, so I ain't fully vegan because I'm not gonna stop eating fish. But you know, broccoli, some squash or sweet potato, carrots. This lentil pasta, which is I believe is a gluten-free. It's much healthier, much less dense, and cauliflower bread. My mom makes just straight up a head of cauliflower, put in the oven, a little bit of cheese. Yeah, this is gonna be a bomb-ass plate. I'm looking forward to this. Breaking my fast. The time is 2:49. It's the lentil pasta I'm talking about. Fusilli. It's higher in protein. Wow, high protein. That's good. Normally you don't find pasta that has high protein like that. Low in fat. You know, the carbs is there, but you see, it's 34 carbs, right? But it's 1 gram of sugar. Now, that's always great because when you have like a bottle of Pepsi and shit like that, it will be like 48 carbs and 46 grams of sugar, which means all the damn carbs are sugar. This means that a lot of it is natural. It means it's natural fiber. It's healthier. So that's great. You know, it's not a lot of starch in it. Pastarella into pasta. So here we go. All right, today's daily reading comes from the book Message to the Black Man, written by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He's someone that a lot of us as black people are not always familiar with, but he's someone that we all should pay a little bit more attention to because the truth that he spoke since the 1930s and 40s is coming to fruition now. So here we go. Today's reading says, as a people, we must become producers and not remain consumers and employees. We must be able to extract raw materials from the earth and manufacture them into something useful for ourselves. This would create jobs and production. We must remember that without land, there is no production. The surplus of what we would produce, we would sell. This would develop a field of commerce and trade as other free and independent people, whose population is less than that of the 20 million back then, so-called Negroes who are dependent in America. We must begin at the cradle and teach our babies that they must do something for self. They must not be like we, their fathers, who look to their slave makers and slave masters' children for all. We must teach our children now with enthusiasm, exceeding that which our slave masters used in having our forefathers embed the seed of dependency within us. We must stop the process of giving our brain power, labor, and wealth to our slave masters' children. We must eliminate the master-slave relationship. O Allah, I seek thy refuge from anxiety and grief, and I seek thy refuge from lack of strength and laziness, and I seek thy refuge from cowardice and niggardliness, and I seek thy refuge from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. O Allah, suffice thou me with what is lawful, to keep me away from what is prohibited, and with thy grace make me free of want of what is besides thee. Amen.
Take on the kings and the rulers.
Say that part.
With a real corruption in it.
Right. Yes, sir.
Paul said, we war not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, and the rulers of the darkness of this world and spiritual wickedness in high places. That's not you.
That's right.
You are the victim of the wickedness that's in high places.
Right.
And you have to decide now that I'm not going to be used anymore by man.
Come on.
But I want to be used as an instrument of God. I said, now is the time to pull the wagons around. Let's fight like what we got. When you don't want to fight, when the time comes to fight, then you lose. And then they will crush the midget and show the dead midget to the other midgets in Midgetville and say, look, nigga midget, if you don't play ball, this is what's gonna happen to you. Call all of them that you have helped and let us stand by you in this hour. Now, I don't believe in being no damn midget. My Father created me to walk in the land of enough, brave enough, bad enough to want to grow out of being a midget and let's walk like giants in the earth.